start over with James Frank and his stinking Auburn Tigers. They have no excuse. He ain't got no excuse. Uh, he got all them weapons. He got his quarterback. I don't want to hear you can't score. I don't want to hear it. So based off production, they have a lot of production coming back. They should be scoring a lot of points this year. They got weapons on the outside. They got I don't want to say a proven quarterback, but they got a veteran quarterback.
Well, they're already 3-2 here. So,
hold on,
well, if you want to be technical, they're 500 in my book because I see who they play next.
So I got them beating Baylor, Ball State, South Alabama. Are they beating Oklahoma?
No.
No, 3-1. Are they beating Texas A&M? No.
No, those are 2 road games. They're both scheduled losses.
Did they play Georgia? But this is the game when I was like, all right, this is the game where I said this could be a trap game. I say this is when they get back on track. This is when I said they get back on track. We had Georgia losing to Auburn.
Yep. Okay.
So that's what?
That's
4-2.
4-2.
Missouri, 5-2. Arkansas.
We'll give it to them.
6-2.
But this is what Vegas is talking about.
Kentucky.
7-3.
7-2.
7-2.
Vanderbilt.
This is what Vegas is talking. We're gonna give it to them, but this is what Vegas is talking about.
8-2. Mercer.
Mercer. Thanksgiving week.
9-2. And then they play Alabama. 9-3.
9-3.
And the over/under for Vegas is over 7.5.
And I would not take that comfortably. I know we have them at 9-3, but I wouldn't take that bet. I'm not.
So
I wouldn't live with that bet.
I'm telling you, bro. Arkansas gonna get somebody. I just don't know who it is.
Arkansas or Vandy.
Yes, those ain't going. Those. So basically, if they lose both of those,
you're cooked.
That's 7 right there. So your swing games are Georgia, Arkansas, and Vanderbilt.
If they don't have 5 wins by the time they play Arkansas, you're sweating it out because you got to go to Arkansas. What's that? 1, 2, 3. Yeah, but they got to find a way to have 5 wins going into their Arkansas game, or that 7 is going to get real spooky.
Bro, because a lot of people are high on Missouri. I think they stink, but I mean, they got that running back. I think they stink.
But we're going to have to add them to the list of teams that we go over.
Yeah, we'll just Missouri, Washington, like teams like that. We'll have to see. But I really do think Missouri stinks. But I know for a fact Arkansas can score. It's at Arkansas in October. Vanderbilt. I mean, this Pavier, whatever his name is, kid's been talking crazy. Like, he's goated. So, they're gonna get somebody. I don't know who.
They're gonna get somebody. Both of them gonna get somebody. Arkansas and Vanderbilt's gonna get somebody.
So, final offers. Over 7.5.
I mean, yeah, we have them going over, but I'm not betting it.
Yeah, I wouldn't bet that.
I wouldn't bet on that.
But
like how I feel about Texas A&M, I do not feel that way about Auburn.
But they don't have no excuse, bro. Like
they
gotta. They have to. So you think is there any chance they go under 7.5?
Yeah, because they go 7. Because they just went 7. So there's a great chance that they go under.
That's fucking hilarious. That's fucking hilarious, bro. So yeah, I mean, Jay Franklin, when he comes on this show, he better have that Auburn gear on, and we're gonna have him front and center for that Baylor game.
We're going to have him front and center for that Texas A&M game. No, really that Oklahoma game. That's where it's going to get spooky.
That's what's gonna get spooky, Josh.
Right.
Going in,
The whole but they start their season off spooky because we glossed over it. But if you lose to Baylor,
yeah, you're cooked.
I mean, we're talking about a team that lost to Cal last year at home.
At home. So, and you're not playing Alabama at home this year. You don't make.
You're
You
not
don't play them
playing
tough.
them.
I looked the stats up. You get your teeth kicked in when you go to Alabama. You play them tough at Auburn. So
Every
that's
time.
definitely a loss. And I'm giving you the Georgia game because I don't believe in Gunnar Stockton. So that'll be the game that I do think Auburn's going to beat somebody that they shouldn't. And I do think it might be Georgia. And if they don't lose, if they don't beat Georgia, Josh, walk me through their schedule after that. If they don't beat Georgia and they don't beat Oklahoma or they don't beat A&M, but they beat A&M.
So if you're 500 going into Missouri, I mean, let's say we give you the Missouri game, you're 4-3. You're back that next week to 500 after you play Arkansas. Then you beat Kentucky. Then you're back to 500 again playing Vandy. Then you beat Missouri, Mercer. You get your 6th win, but then you're back to 500 again playing Alabama. That's what I'm saying. If they don't have 5 wins by the time they get to that Arkansas game, it's going to get tough because that lets me know you can't win on the road. So I can't pick you against Arkansas. I can't pick you against Vandy. And we're already not picking you against Alabama.
So are they winning all their home games?
All the home games?
Yes.
There is a possibility they go undefeated at home.
Ball State, Southern Alabama, Georgia, Missouri. Okay, they play Missouri at home. So we'll give them Missouri.
That's what I'm saying. I think they'll beat them at home. Oh, well, hold on. They get Alabama at home. I just don't think they beat Alabama this year like I previously did.
Oh, they do get Alabama. So, yeah. So they play them tough. They play them tough in Auburn. So, I mean, wow. Was the game at Alabama last year?
Yeah.
I swear I thought it was.
So that changes some things. I might take their over.
They're not beating.
They're not beating Alabama, but damn, bro, they're not beating Alabama. And we gave them that Georgia game. We're gonna have to sweat that.
Let's just take the Georgia game out. Mercer win, Kentucky win, Missouri win, Southern Alabama win, 5, Ball State win. That's 5. Okay,
so we got to find 3 more games.
Okay, so that's 5 right there. Oklahoma loss, Texas A&M loss, Vanderbilt. What are we doing?
That's a tough one, bro. They got a better chance of beating Arkansas than they do Vanderbilt.
Okay. So, wow, man. I know they're 5. Okay, let's just say they lose to Vanderbilt, Arkansas, Oklahoma, Texas A&M. So that's
they still beat Georgia.
No, I'm giving them a loss to Georgia. I'll give them a look. That's 5. That's 5 and 5 right there. So who else is left?
Baylor and Alabama.
There you go.
Where's the Baylor game at?
It's I think it's at Baylor or like a neutral site.
Hopefully Jay Frank can come on and sell me on where these 3 other wins are coming from with confidence. Because, bro, I'm telling you right now, we picked them to go 9-3, but I have no idea how that shit's gonna happen.
Facts. Well, we picked them off the strength. They have no excuse. That's basically a no excuse.
Yeah, that's the no excuse. But, bro, I could very easily see 6-6. And, bro, that's not a bad year because, I mean, bro, those are tough road games. Playing Vandy at home isn't easy, especially after they beat Alabama at home. Now they got a home crowd. They take
I can't. Okay, so how many half games do you see on Auburn's schedule? Half games. That'd be like
1, 2, 5.
Well, guys, Listen, guys, we're
Let Jay Frank sell us. Well, I'll come to my final. Jay Frank's gonna have to come up here and tell me because this is my issue. That Oklahoma Texas A&M game back to back. You have
that
got
is
to explain to me how you're getting out of September,
nasty.
bro. Because you got to come out of September with 2 wins, 3 wins, really. And if you
Yeah,
don't beat
well,
Baylor, you're 2-3 going into that Georgia game.
only reason I say that they'll beat Georgia is because they lost to Texas A&M and Oklahoma,
Yeah,
and
and you get a bye.
that's the trap game.
Yeah,
That's the trap game.
And that's the hungry. Our season is on the line.
That Georgia
exactly.
game. Auburn's season is going to be on the line October 11th at home versus Georgia. That is going to be whether you decide whether you're going to the Cheez-It Bowl or you're at the end of the year fighting for contention for the playoffs or you're giving up for the season. So, I mean, that is a huge game for them. If they win that game, then I can confidently say they're going to beat Missouri. They might struggle with Arkansas. They're going to beat them. They're going to beat Kentucky, and they should beat Vanderbilt. And they'll probably lose. They're not beating Georgia and Alabama in the same season. If they do that, they need to be in the playoffs. Point blank, period.
Point blank period.
Point blank, period. So
Yes.
we got, for the sake of betting wise, I mean, what you want to say, Josh? Want to say over 7.5? It's minus 158 on FanDuel.
Begrudgingly, I'll do it.
We'll say 8, just based off expectations and roster improvement and production with the roster improvement.
We will say Auburn is going to go over 7.5.
And I'm telling you, that is going to be a sweat. It is
That 8 is going to come from they got no business getting it. It's going to be a sweat. And the under is also going to be a sweat as well because
Oh, absolutely. Because then they hit their stride.
they got. I think Vegas got these guys.